James Anderson here with Taylor Media Solutions, and today we're going to show you how our data-based marketing is changing the game. But first, I want to illustrate how a typical marketer generates a real estate lead online for their clients. And let's use Facebook as an example. So the statistics say that the average age of a new home buyer is 32 years old and has an income around $75,000. So let's set the criteria for our campaign. Anyone between the age of 32 and 55 making 75K plus. And let's say in a population of 500,000 with 15 zip codes, there's 25,000 people on Facebook that fit that profile, which is pretty standard, give or take. Now we put together an ad and market our message to that demographic, hoping a small percentage of that demographic raises their hand and says, I'm looking to buy a house. Meanwhile, you're paying per click every time someone or a bot clicks on your ad. And there's no way to know who that person is or isn't. We call this type of marketing, let's throw mud at the wall and see what sticks. Can you see how inefficient this process is? Now I'm going to show you how we generate a lead for you online. And we call it data-driven InMarket Leads, or people-based marketing. But what is people-based marketing? Well, let's take this young lady here. Let's call her Sally. And typically we're seeing the process begins like this. Sally starts educating herself about buying a home online. She looks at interest rates, first-time home buyer programs, Zillow, Trulia, etc. So because of this, our algorithm picks up on Sally's digital footprints and it starts watching Sally and her internet-based behaviors. And after a few days, Sally has exhibited enough buying behavior based on all the other buying behavior we have found by tracking millions of other buyers in real estate. Therefore, we're able to send a message directly to Sally via any online platform we so choose. Being first and top of mind is very important in marketing. You know this. Now tell me how effective and relevant your message will be knowing who exactly is in market and looking for your expertise. Remember the 25,000 people on the first slide? Now imagine knocking that number down to 100 to 200 people who we know by name, that's actually in market to buy or sell a home. Do you think your ad costs will go down? Do you think your cost of acquisition will go down? That's a yes. Those are rhetorical questions. And unfair advantages that this technology gives you. It gives you the ability to be first. It gives you the ability to be top of mind with omnipresence, because you get marketed to all day, every day. And you probably saw 100 ads yesterday, but could you tell me one ad? Do you remember one ad you've seen yesterday? Most likely not. You can tailor your message to meet the prospect's behaviors because we have a behavioral pattern of this person and we know what type of houses she was looking at. We can tailor the message to the prospect. Remember, we have the name of this person. We have a digital profile of this person. So we could tailor each message to gain rapport and trust with the prospect. That leads to the next point, and have more frequency of the message. And then we can have multi-channel points of touch, not just online, offline as well. Imagine if you had a tailored message to Sally on Facebook, but then Sally gets a postcard from you. So she starts putting two and two together as you're gaining rapport that, hey, you are the local professional. You are the go-to person when she wants to buy a house or sell a house. And of course, because this is so targeted, you have a higher ROI because it costs less to acquire new clients. Now, what we need from you, number one, we need your desire to be number one, because we only work with one professional per area. We do not want to compete with ourselves. Number two, you have to have the sales process in place to close these leads. Number three, you have to have realistic expectations. Yes. Is this targeted? Yes. Will this lower your cost? Your advertising cost? Yes. But this is not magic beans. And number four, you have to trust the process. This process has worked over and over and over. We have a predictable model now. You have to trust the process. And number five, as funny as this sounds, you have to answer your phone. It just seems like in real estate, half the battle is getting an agent to pick up a phone. So please have an answering service, have an assistant, or you answer the phone. Answering your phone, that first point of contact is so important.
And believe it or not, almost all major buying decisions are starting online. And as the buying public becomes younger, that's only going to increase more and more each year. And this technology we offer is the future of how to find those future clients and build your business a predictable pipeline of repeat business for years to come. This truly is a ground floor opportunity. Us and our partners are 18 to 24 months ahead of our closest competitors, so as the market changes, we'll be on the front lines with it. And this is how we look at it. Either you see the value or you don't. We don't hard sell this, because for every no we hear, there's a yes right behind them who gets the vision and understands and sees the value in having this as their number one asset channel for their business. So, if you think this is something that can take your business to the next level and you're looking to be number one in your market utilizing our InMarket data-driven leads, reach out to us. Let's set up a 5 to 10 minute discovery call. I'm sure you have some questions for me. I'll have some questions for you, and let's go from there. Thank you.